Welcome back. I'm for more Dreamfall chapters. Let's see. We left off. I believe. Let's see. Zoe found that street urchin girl. Found out that she has dreams, similar dreams to what Zoe has, which is very odd. And by similar, I mean they've seen the exact same things in their own dreams, which is, I mean, as we know, they've just both likely been to Arcadia. But as far as Zoe knows, this is just real weird. And then Saga, the little child in the house that I think floats through space and time. She ran around her house collecting all her drawings of April Ryan from the first game. In fact, the events of the first game. And she put them all on her wall in the correct order. And then a portal opened and she walked through it. And then Kian discovered some information about the machines and pipes that are all over the city of Mercuria. He discovered that it's essentially a giant very simple computer that runs calculations. The engineers feed it numbers, and then it calculates and then spits out a new number. And also, magicals and magic interferes with the machine's calculations, cause it to have what we would probably call bugs and glitches. And due to this, you can't have too many magicals all around the computer. So the engineers were told that all of the magical beings were being moved to another place temporarily, and once we've done the calculations that we need to do, then they can come back. You know? It turns out they're being moved to re-education camps. And also being murdered in the streets. And of course the engineer that we spoke to was not too happy to find out this new piece of information. Which is good. That means he at least has a moral compass and wants to do good. Despite his upbringings. I think it's time to get into it. 1 second. Apparently my joystick that I had plugged in messing with things. Hang on. What the heck is going on? Hold on. I'm gonna have to exit this game. It's wigging out for some reason. Yeah. We'll open it back up. It seems to be better. Oop. There we go. Now we are. Oh, almost ready actually. Hang on. You need to go there. Gotta keep switching it back and forth for these games. About to tell the group what we've learned.
Kian, thank the balance you're back. Bip's been...
They've taken him.
Taken.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Are you sure it's Bip?
Poor Bip.
I knew this would happen. We have no time to spare. We must get to him before...
The cloud ship just unmoored and is already heading for Gien. It's too late.
Then we must follow.
And
Yes.
abandon your mission here for one child's life.
Yes.
Is it because he's a magical that he's not worth the trouble?
You're such an angry, angry man. Do you really want Kian to leave Mercuria and risk his life to save one boy? I thought so.
See? This is what happens when we murder Azadi soldiers just for the hell of it.
That has nothing to do with it. They're taking all the magicals away.
I know why, and I know what the pipes are for.
What?
Are
Really?
you serious?
I'll explain later. Right now, we need to rescue the boy.
I couldn't care less what you do with your life, Kian. But if you die, the resistance suffers.
And if I don't go after him, Bip suffers.
Can we really afford to lose more people? We've lost so many already. And Ane has her hands full with those who've been injured. Soon, there won't be enough of us left to fight.
I need to think about this. I can't just abandon the boy, but... We can't stay here. The Azadi are hunting me. The General knows I'm alive.
Honey, how did that happen? Did you approach him? Are you trying to curry favors with your former masters?
Kidding me, dude?
Curry
Come on.
favors? How would I even... I'm not trying to curry any favors with...
Stop it, both of you! You're really annoying and loud. Let's get out of here before Ulvik gets in trouble for harboring a fugitive. Shepard will want to have a say in the discussion.
This isn't over, Kian.
Oh, hush.
Oh, hush. He somehow managed to see me sneaking in to the pipe room. Chapter 7. Hunted. Thursday, September 28th, 2220.
Where 8 I officers and 5 civilians were killed by Marxist Party members. The Syndicate has promised to maintain heightened security across Europolis until after the upcoming elections. The Propass district remains under full I lockdown and 24-hour curfew. We're now joined by Marek Farah in
Food
Propass.
vendor blew herself up.
And Marek, how are regular people in Propass handling this very difficult situation?
Well, Rika, as you can see, the streets here are deserted. Almost 2 months after the August attack on the I headquarters in Propass.
2 months?
There's security everywhere, and everyone who goes outside is subject to random searches and arrests. There is a 24-hour curfew in effect, but people are allowed to traverse the district as long as they carry the appropriate paperwork and submit to any searches and questions.
What about essentials like food and water, Marek? Are any stores or restaurants still open?
I think this is done.
Everything is closed, Rika,
Smells good.
but rations are distributed to residents of Propast on a regular basis. Medical personnel are on constant standby. No one here is in any immediate danger of starvation.
Has there been any indication of how long this lockdown will continue?
The Syndicate is not saying, Rika, but spokespeople have hinted that Propast will remain under Syndicate guardianship
Looks like
until
we had to get a
after
new
the election
haircut due to the injury
We
from the
appear to have
explosion.
lost our connection to Marek Farah in Propast. We will attempt to re-establish the connection. In the meantime, when we come back, we talk to someone very close to Marxist leader and terrorist mastermind, Marta Rivas, about her dark and...
Oh,
Shit. Power's out. Again.
again?
I'm sure they're doing this just to screw with us. I'll have to check the emergency fuel cell in the kitchen cabinet. It should have kicked in by now.
No. Oh. Great. It's empty, isn't it?
It's our emergency fuel cell. I can jiggle it a bit. That sometimes works. Nope, that did not work. I guess I need a new one. And I know just the person.
Mira at the Pandemonium, which is we have to go outside, and there's soldiers everywhere. I was listening to the news.
Zoe Maya Castillo, your district is subject to syndicate-mandated martial law. Please submit an approved destination or return to your home.
I can find my own way, thanks.
Zoe Maya Castillo, you have a history of non-compliance. I will accompany you to your approved
The eye never
destination.
forgets.
Refusal to comply will result in automatic detention and prosecution under the... Thank you. The Pandemonium is your only approved destination. I will accompany you.
Please, don't talk.
Look at my Watilla hoodie. That's pretty cute. Ugh.
Authorized to use deadly force against any perceived threat.
Uh-huh.
If I perceive...
Simple as that.
Stay close to your escort and don't deviate from your path. Get off.
Huh? Quite the dystopia this place has become.
Everything is closed. No customers, no permits.
Oof.
I haven't seen Queenie around since I located Hannah for her.
Ah. Neon Media. Also shut down, it seems. Save the galaxy. If only Leo Minska was actually a good person. Probably wouldn't have changed anything. But hey. At least we could have been rooting for a good person all this time.
Look what the bot dragged in. Maybe it's something I ate, but I actually feel relieved to see you, Petal. Are you alright?
I'm really not. You?
You know, Wit is not exactly vivacious company. It's been quiet around here since we closed shop. I apologize for firing you with a pre-recorded message, by the way. Company policy.
Uh-huh.
Oh, don't worry about it. You said you closed shop.
There's no business. We don't even have wire access. It's like being on a really shitty desert island without sun, sand, or coconuts, or wire access. We're actually thinking about heading back to Mumbai. Well, I'm thinking about it. We will tag along wherever the road takes us. Anyway, you're here for your dreamer.
What?
I fixed it. You had your dream machine delivered to me because it was broken about a month ago. Does any of this ring a bell? Your friend, that German suit, said you'd come by to pick it up. He looked like a Jaeger. I thought he was here to blow my brains out, but he was very personable.
What was wrong with it?
An early batch, bad soldering. I've fixed several like it in the past. FYI, it's an off-the-shelf model that pings WATI servers with a device ID and your biometric data as soon as you connect. That won't be a problem unless they've put an alert out on you or that particular device. But I went ahead and blocked it anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Still, it is a licensed product. There may be other security measures.
Yeah.
I cannot be 100% sure that it won't alert WATI. There are unlicensed streamers out there without any security chips, but Mr. London has that market locked up here in ProPast. Given the trigger-happy toy soldiers out there, I wouldn't know how to get hold of one.
I'll be fine with this one.
As long as you know the risks. If you weren't here for that, then why the house call?
Oh, fuel cell. The power went out and I don't have a working backup.
That's not very smart, Kutia. Lucky for you, I'm up to my neck in fuel cells. Anything particular you're in the market for?
The cheapest you have.
Grab one from that box over there. They're refurbished cells, but they'll keep your apartment going for a few weeks at least. Bring it back before it goes dead. I'll refill it for you.
Thank you. Fuel cells. Well,
So how much do I owe you?
Consider it your severance package. If we're ever back in business, there will be a job for you. You're not too bad, Cortia, despite appearances.
Thanks, I guess.
I guess. Well, we got our fuel cell.
Wait, what happened to that data I decrypted for you? Who did you end up giving it to?
I gave it to the Hand, but before they could publish it...
They were shut down. Where's the data now?
With Reza, in Iceland.
Iceland. The final refuge of rogue journalists. You didn't keep a copy?
I didn't want to risk it. Stupid, I know.
You may have just saved your ass. Too bad about the story, though.
Yeah.
When is your Chorbo coming back?
I really don't know. When they feel it's safe, I guess.
That story needs to run, Kotria.
I know.
Whatever it takes, make it happen.
I'll try. Out we go.
You have expended your daily timeout. I will now accompany you back to your registered domicile.
Don't bother, I know the way.
Every step you take, I'll be watching you, as mandated by martial law.
How about every breath I...
Every step you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Oh, hey! Look who it is.
Miss Castillo?
Yeah?
Queenie is requesting your immediate audience.
I would love that.
Sure, but...
But...
what about my escort?
You have arrived at your approved location. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
You can come on board now.
Impressive.
Yeah.
We do our best.
Wish I could do that.
I'm glad you're back on your feet, Zoe. I was hoping to see you again before I left.
You're leaving?
I mean, makes sense.
Heard the Hand was shut down.
Yeah.
You had friends there.
I did.
Good friends. Boyfriend. The Hand was going to publish an article about Waticorp conspiring with both Unity and European Dawn when the Syndicate shut them down. But they still have the evidence. My boyfriend Reza brought it to Iceland. The data's safe there, but the Hand hasn't been able to publish it.
There's still a chance to make things right then.
Yeah.
This is why I wanted to speak with you. You knew the woman who set off the bomb.
Nella.
Yeah. Nella.
You were there.
I was there.
I tried to stop her, but it was too late. I don't believe she planned to kill anyone. She wasn't... Nella was a good person. She cared about people. She gave me something to keep safe, but I lost it in the explosion.
Of course.
Maybe it could have explained why.
Our lives are shaped by events beyond our control. The choices we make can point us down one road or the other. But where that road ultimately leads... Your friend's death was not of her own making. The device she used was rigged. It was meant to disrupt the eye,
Oh.
not to kill anyone.
An EMP. How do you know this?
Nayla needed someone to help her assemble the device. Hannah came to me after the bombing. She was distraught. Of course, she had no idea what they were doing. But she is the link. She may be able to connect the bomb to the Syndicate.
The Syndicate is behind the attack on their own people.
Everyone
Of
is
course.
expendable. It all leads back to Waticorp, Zoe. They are
Doesn't everything?
consolidating their power and ridding themselves of loose threads. I'm leaving. This city is infected, rotting from the inside. You need to leave too. But first, there's something you must do. Your memories...
They're coming back. I know what I need to do. The Dream Machine.
Be very careful. Powerful forces are converging here and elsewhere.
How do you...
I've been around a long time. You learn to read the signs. You're fading, Zoe.
Fading?
Like a page that's been left out in the sun too long. Do what needs to be done. Do not hesitate any longer. I've given you time to regain your resolve, but we're almost out of it now. If we both make it through the storm ahead, I'll find you again.
I hope so.
I will. Now go home and do what needs to be done. Wake up. You can come out now.
Hannah.
How long have you known I was here?
Do not mistake me for an old woman, Hannah.
You told her about...
There's no more time for secrets. Waticorp must be brought down. What you know will make a difference.
But I don't have any actual proof they were involved. I only made deliveries.
You know enough. Find the evidence. Work together with Zoe.
How do you know we can trust her?
She's like you. Someone who shapes dreams.
I know. I mean, I guessed when we met. But how is that even possible? I thought I was the only one.
Why do you think you were drawn together? Coincidence is a powerful force. Zoe needs your help. A terrible shadow has fallen over her.
How do you know this?
I don't. I'm not a fortune teller, and the future is never crystal clear. It branches and divides, indefinitely and infinitely, but there are patterns and signs, if you know where to look.
Do you have to leave?
They know I'm here now. Waticorp has been looking for me a long time.
And you have a hover chair.
A loose thread. I promise I'll find you again, Hannah. Your journey is just beginning. There are wonderful things in store for you. But for now, your job is to help Zoe finish her journey. Without that, without her, there will be no more stories. Afterwards, if the universe is still here, we can talk about the next chapter.
Huh. Well, back to fixing this. Bing! Power's back. Time to remember. Enter dream time. Guess there's nothing else to it but to do it.
For the life of me, I can't remember asking Mira to fix this. Am I losing my mind?
No?
I mean, I was in the hospital for severe trauma, and that's after spending a year in a coma.
Uh-huh. But no, you did not ask her to fix it. That old man in a suit.
I never knew my mother, but I've been told that in many ways she's the opposite of my father. Gabriel never makes hasty choices. Gabriel ponders, and when his mind's made up, he'll stick with his decision until the end. My mother's impulsive, mercurial. If the wind changes, she'll let herself be swept away with it, as long as it's to her benefit. She put me in a coma. I'm not a big fan. But maybe it's time I accept some risks. After all, I keep telling everyone I want to remember.
You do.
I need to enter Dreamtime. I need to revisit the past. It's the only way to save the future. Things didn't go too well the last time I connected to a dreamer.
Of course, that was the beta dreamer, which was just a plant in a disc that extended out and lashed onto your face. But still, doubt it's that different. This is quite the place.
You returned, but you were still not here.
Hey.
You must be here.
Is this a dream? I thought I'd actually travel across this time.
You were here, but never truly. Not yet. But you must come to...
What?
Crow!
The heck was that?
I don't know.
Oh, hey guys, what's up?
Crow? You're Crow. You're Crow. I remember you.
You do? I am. Wait. I remember you too.
Of course you do. It's me,
Don't
Zoe.
say anything. I've got this.
Do you, Crow?
Lorelei, baby cakes, schnoodlebum.
Who?
Agneta. I'm sorry. How have you been?
That's not...
Look, Aggie, I apologize for taking off without a word of warning. I didn't have a choice. I was needed.
I'm not Agneta. I'm...
Auntie May?
No. Zoe.
Crow?
Where? Oh, Zoe! Yes! 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 The girl who was dreaming.
Uh-huh.
You look different. Are you sure you're you?
Pretty sure.
I don't know. You look a lot better than you used to, and your voice, it's sultry. You sound like a cinnamon bird.
I don't even know what that means. I was in a coma for a while. Maybe that's... What are you doing here, Crow? Are you really here?
Let me check. Yup. All here, not a feather missing. So, where is here exactly?
I just got here myself.
Nelly, I didn't expect that. You're memorable. Wait, Auntie May? No.
Crow?
No.
I was Abnaxus of the Venar.
Yep.
That's right. I remember you now. You were really annoying to talk to. Took ages to get anywhere. How have you been?
I will not complain.
I don't get it. This is just like that dream I've been having. Except for you, Crow. You're new.
And improved. It's that preening routine I'm following. I'm telling you, it's a game changer.
I'm sure.
So why didn't I make it across?
The connection was weak. Compromised. You were only half dreaming. Only half there. You will need to be all there. And soon. Or it was too late. But you had brought the bird over. The bird will be the key. If you can just...
Huh? Uh-oh. What the heck's going on? What? Strict. Oh. Oh. Well, shoot.
The hallway is...
Huh?
is clear. You must leave now. They are coming.
What can I do to...
Schnell, Fräulein.
What? Sorry, I don't speak, German.
Zoe!
What the?
Over here, quickly!
What is going on?
This way.
Where are we going?
We need to get off the streets.
Did Queenie send you?
She said that you needed help. Why did you tell Queenie I wasn't doing so well?
You weren't.
That's not the point. I said I was fine. It wasn't up for interpretation.
Sometimes it's better to just let people know rather than keep pretending.
The eyes will be here soon. We need to go underground.
How's that going to help? We can't just hole up in one of those chambers forever.
Trust me.
Is there a series of tunnels under there? Ventilation shafts?
What is this place?
The world beneath. A network of tunnels covering all of Propast and beyond. I don't know how far it goes.
This is amazing. Is this how you guys get around?
For the most part. Some of the nests are only accessible from above ground, but you can get pretty much anywhere from here. Come on.
Wait, where are we going?
You spoke with Queenie. You know I helped Nella with that device. The one that killed all those people.
You didn't know, and neither did Nella.
You're right. But someone did. Someone does, and we're gonna put it right. Mr. London has a warehouse down here. It's where I pick up and make deliveries.
Uh-huh.
It was just a job, but that's where we're going. To find evidence to connect Wattycorp to the bombing.
This warehouse, is that where London keeps his unlicensed dream machines?
He keeps everything in there. Why?
I need one. For after we clear Nella's name. Long story.
Tell me later. We need to go. It's only a matter of time before the eyes start digging deeper.
Alright. Let's get to the warehouse. Who's this? Oh, it's the other kid. From
I
earlier.
came as fast as I could. Are you okay?
Perfectly. You know Zoe.
Hey Zoe, this is yours. You dropped it when...
Oh.
Boom. I was...
Thank you.
Following you. I didn't know who you were working for back then. I saw what happened. The man who pulled you away, he didn't notice you dropping that.
I thought the eye took it.
I've been wanting to return it.
What is it?
I don't know. Maybe nothing.
Let's get a move on before the eyes figure out where we are.
Yeah. Hopefully whatever's in the box is still intact.
Fuck! We lost power to the gates.
They must know you're down here.
We'll have to use the manual overrides. It requires 2 people, some sort of security measure. I'll show you how it works.
Or-
Go ahead, Abby.
Or you could climb around the gates.
Okay, Zoe, you can pass through now.
Alright. I mean, look, you could just, like, climb
After this is over, can we please leave Propast and go somewhere that has an actual sun? And no battle suits.
I promise.
You're not coming with us?
I'm going to make sure you have time to do what you need to do.
She'll take care of the eyes.
What?
Is that safe?
Don't worry about me. I've done this before, plenty of times.
See you soon, babe.
Be careful.
Always am.
Hannah,
Stop.
love you.
Me too.
I'm happy to see you guys are okay.
Yeah.
What you said to Abby, it made a difference. She stopped using the dream machine.
Yes.
And after you found me, I realized I couldn't just keep hiding.
Good.
I promised Abby we'd get out of Europolis. I'm thinking Mumbai.
Sounds
Why
good.
Mumbai?
Don't laugh, but I had a dream about it.
About those dreams.
Visions. They are more like visions, right? Or like peeking through a curtain across a divide.
There's another world there.
Yeah.
I've seen it. Have you been there?
I have.
And you dream yourself across?
I can, but only by connecting to a dream machine.
Yeah.
I thought I was the only one.
Me too. What does that mean?
I don't know. But we'll find out. Together.
Yeah. Together.
Okay, so you know the drill. Once the gate opens, you need to go through and hold the lever down.
Or we could just,
Down.
once again, climb around the outside.
All right, I'm coming through. Don't let go or I'll be sliced ham.
Okay.
So what happened? Naylor, the device?
The detonator was supposed to trigger an electromagnetic burst. You know, to disrupt communications and mess with the eye battlesuits. But the EMP generator got switched out with an antimatter chamber.
Jesus.
Dang.
Lucky for you, it had limited range. They weren't trying to wipe Koprova off the map. I guess they just wanted to make a point. Let's do this. Same as last.
Do you hear that beeping? What is that?
I don't... Yeah, it's coming from you. You're beeping.
All I'm carrying is this box.
Why would this be so important to Nella? It makes no sense.
What the? It's a pin.
It's beeping.
It sure is.
It's beeping.
Got a pointer thing on it.
What is this?
Some sort of holographic storage? I don't know, but it's reacting to something down here.
Let's track it down. Come on, follow me.
Yeah, how do I know which way it's pointing? Is it this way?
Frame manifesto. Remove another party from the election.
And shut down the city. Full curfew, everyone stays at home, hooked up to their dream machines. What he wins.
So where did the antimatter come from?
London's a stickler for detail. He'd always make sure everything that moved in and out of his warehouse is scanned and catalogued. Paranoia, maybe? Covering his arse? Anyway, when I picked up that final piece, the one that was supposed to be an EMP generator, I noticed it had a Watticorp reference code in their system. I didn't think much about it. I mean, they make everything else, so why not?
Yeah.
If we can find one of those antimatter chambers, along with the tracking information...
The signal's getting weaker.
Oh.
We must be heading in the wrong direction. We may be able to connect Watticorp with the device. We can prove they were behind the attack.
And the whole house of cards comes tumbling down. Or maybe we get killed. I'd say our odds are 50-50.
Uh-huh. This way. Come on, Anna. Keep up. Not that way. This way. Getting close. Judging by the beeping. That must be it. But what is it?
I think this is it. What is this?
It's a singularity, I think. One of the original wire access points from before the collapse.
Oh.
That's pretty cool. Oh, it must have fallen off the grid. Let me check if it's active. So the Syndicate has no idea this exists. But I can't establish a connection to my iris. Old protocols, probably. It has a holographic port. It might be able to read physical data, and it's blinking at the same rate Nella's package is beeping. It's like it wants to connect.
I guess we should do what it asks?
Yes, let's do it. Bing. Nella?
Nella Vilcek, owner of Nella Byte. I'm leaving this message. Manifesto Party leadership has not authorized this operation. Marta Ribas has no knowledge of what's about to happen. I am acting of my own free will as part of a Manifesto splinter group. We're tired of... Marta Ribas believes in politics. She's an idealist. I wish more people were like her, but the truth is... democracy is dead. The corporates won, the elections are a facade, it's all a big, fat, festering lie. A show put on by our syndicate puppet masters to appease the proletariat. Whoever wins this autumn, it won't change a goddamn thing. They have made sure of that. They own them all. Everyone's corrupted. Everyone. We can't let this go on. We need to shake things up, start fresh. This is why I'm taking action today. I have been asked to detonate a non-lethal EMP charge in front of the I headquarters on Caprova. This custom-built charge was designed to disable I communications, sabotage their operations, and immobilize their battle suits. It's a message. A loud, bold message, but... it's just another lie. The non-lethal EMP charge has been replaced with a very lethal antimatter device.
You knew?
The detonation will kill me, along with anyone else caught in the blast. There will be casualties, military and civilian. They'll accuse Ribas of harboring radicals and inciting violence. Manifesto will be destroyed. They don't know that I know. If they did, I'd be dead. But I need to go through with this. Because if I don't, nothing changes. If I go to the authorities or the press, they'll sweep it all under the rug and make me disappear. They're good at that. If I carry out their plans, however, everyone pays attention. They'll have no choice. And then afterwards, expose the cunts. The ones pulling the strings. The ones who built the fucking bomb. Waticorp. I'll be a terrorist and a murderer, but so will they, and they have a lot more to lose. Lucky for me, they've been arrogant and sloppy. That's how I found out, and they've left evidence for someone to... E-N-N-I-N-G. Penning. The chamber was swapped out before I could... and track this part back to Waticorp. Decrypt this message with a dead drop signal embedded in the local hardwire, which will be triggered the moment my iris goes dark. I'll have to trust that the right people will follow the right signals down into the underground. I'm truly sorry that people are going to get hurt, killed. I wish there was some other way. I just don't know what I can...
Jesus.
Yeah.
I can't believe Nella did what she did. The people she hurt, killed. I can't tell Hannah the truth. She'll just blame herself. We have to get Watty for this, or those people will have died in vain. Most of it was garbled, but Watty's involved. Nella confirmed it. And there was one word, or maybe a name. Penning.
A code name of some sort. I don't know, there's no wire access, so we can't look it up.
Maybe Mira can restore the rest of the recording.
If anyone can, it'll be her. If it helps establish a connection between Manifesto and Waticorp.
She can help us connect the dots. And it's a safe place for me to dream.
Let's head to the warehouse. I don't know how long Abby will be able to hold off the troops.
Will she be okay?
She's resourceful. And smart.
I hope so. Because I'm getting death flags from your last interaction. Well, time to get back on track.
I'd forgotten about this other world until just recently.
That's what all this is about? Parallel worlds?
Yeah.
Sort of. There's something happening in this world and the other that threatens the dream.
The dream?
It's what keeps reality real. Without the dream, things stop existing. It's like a blueprint for everything.
That makes as much sense as anything else, I guess. And you need to fix it.
I have to.
Yeah.
Watercorp and the Dream Machine play a part on this side of the divide. I need to find out what's going on the other side.
Is there anything I can do here?
If there is, I'll let you know. For now, I need a Dream Machine that can't be tracked or shut down remotely.
Yep. And I can get one of those from Mr. London.
What is this place?
I don't actually know. Parts of it are really old, but those luminescent tubes...
I wonder if they have something to do with the knot vents above.
Knot vents?
Something Queenie said. There's something odd about all of this. I feel weird, like my bones are vibrating.
We're close. Come on.
Why is my skin... Jesus. I am fading.
London's warehouse is the next door over.
Good. I feel like this has something to do with the dream on this side of reality. So this door? No? You sure? Okay. This one then? Looks like it.
This is it. Hold on, I'll open the door. Just follow my lead and I'll...
Uh-oh.
Fuck! Eyes!
Go ahead, I'll distract them.
The hell you will? You wouldn't last a minute. I'll take care of the stormtroopers. You get the antimatter device and your dream machine.
But I don't...
We're wasting time. You need to do this. Look for a blue box with the letters D-E-W on it. Dew. That's all I remember. Grab an antimatter chamber, scan it, download the tracking information from their systems, and get the hell out of Dodge. But don't open this door from your side. Wait for me. When it's all clear on this side, I'll open it again. Okay?
I'm not... Yeah. Okay. Blue box, due. Good luck.
Never needed it. See you soon.
Hope so. Oof. Antimatter chamber. Blue box name marked due.
Looks like they have an alarm system. Probably to stop people from stealing any of London's hard-earned loot.
Hard-earned. So is there any way around it, or any way of disabling it?
Looks like they have an alarm system. Probably to stop people from stealing any of London's hard-earned loot.
Oh, just what? Oh, okay. It just stops people from pulling stuff out of here. Doesn't stop people from walking in. Oh.
Mr. London's a compassionate man, Sosie. He don't like to hurt no one.
Uh-oh.
Not unless he has to. It pains him, see? Pains him deep. But compassion has its limits, and you've reached it. You're just making this harder for everyone. Look.
Who is that?
Mr. London's heartbroken. He's got tears in his eyes, he has. You don't have to be like this, Sosie. Go on.
Sosie.
Make it easier on yourself. Confess. Die with dignity. And that's all.
He's in the worst possible place. I need to get him away from there.
Well, we can stick to the shadows over here. Have a look around. Anything useful? Perhaps back here. Hey, look who it is.
It's Shipbot. What's he doing here? Shipbot, what are you doing here?
I don't know nobody by that name.
What?
They wiped you. Those monsters.
Monsters.
Well, to be honest, I understand why they wiped you, but still, it's a shame. You had personality.
Hey, I have a personality.
I preferred the old one. And I can't believe I just said that with a straight face. Shipbot's been wiped and reformatted.
If the boss man catches you sneaking around, there will be hell to pay.
It's inactive.
Yeah. What about this?
This is a fully equipped facility. That scanner should provide me with all kinds of useful information about London's merchandise.
Perfect.
I'll need something to scan.
Oh, of course. Oh. Perhaps. Can I get you to follow me?
You're lucky I'm running in low power mode right now, or you'd be mincemeat.
Right.
It's inactive.
Inactive, inactive. Surely I can get him to go be a distraction, right? Somehow. Oh, personality module. More personalities. Many personalities here.
Come on, Sosie. Mr. London's getting angry. You won't like Mr. London when he's angry.
I'm sure. Ouch, that sounds like it hurts.
That was a close one. You got lucky there, mate. Mr. London never misses. Unless it's on purpose.
So that one missed, I guess.
The personality module comes from Assad Robotics. The personality module comes from Assad Robotics.
Yeah.
The personality module comes from Assad Robotics.
Okay. So, what are we gonna give him? We got Stealth Bot, Kung Fu Bot, Hull Bot.
Assad Robotics presents the official Shaolin brand Acid-Drone, your sparring partner in the art of Kung Fu. Now booting.
Greetings, apprentice. How may I be of service today?
Come with me. Oh, I guess I have to.
Respectful greetings, apprentice. What would you have me do?
Ah, you'll follow me. Good, 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 good. Perfect. Follow me, Kung Fu Bot. I said follow me, Kung Fu Bot. He should be a distraction.
Ready to talk. It's getting late.
Where are you going?
Let's end this now, eh?
What?
Mr. London must have taken a liking to you, Sosie. It's a sign. Own up. I can put
you
a
know
bullet
what?
in your head, and we can all go home. Well,
Hallbot.
Assad Robotics presents Hallbot. For all your moving needs. Booting, please stand by.
Got anything you need moved, lifted, hauled, lugged? Come on, boss.
Come on,
I
Sosie.
ain't got
Mr.
time
London's
to
getting
waste.
upset.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't like Mr. London when he's upset. He gets...
Go grab that crate.
Oi, Ras Bucket. Where do you
See
think
what
you're
you're
on
up to?
to?
Now why do you want to keep doing this to yourself?
Don't have many options.
Last chance, mate. It's only gonna get
What are you
worse the
doing,
longer you
Butts?
hold
Who gave you permission to move?
out. All right then.
Oh, you know what? Hold up. If he's the problem, stealth bot.
Wait until the next one.
Asad Robotics presents the Acidron Stealth Personality Module.
We'll kill you.
Now
There's
booting.
no more pain and suffering. What do you say?
Ready to perform any action you need, ma'am.
Good. Good.
I'm sorry, ma'am, but I'm not designed to attack or hurt human beings.
Okay.
Ready to talk? It's getting late. Everyone's tired. Let's end this now, eh?
Grab that box for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Landon must have taken a liking to you, Sozy. It's a sign. Own up. I can put a bullet in your head, and we can all go home. Well, except you, of course.
Distractions.
Did that box just move? On its own? No, I didn't see that.
Ready to talk?
I have to stop smoking that shit. It's messing me up.
You really do.
My best, ma'am, but I'm afraid I don't have the strength needed to lift the crate. The box is too heavy,
Sure.
and my power reserves are being routed to the cloaking system.
That's fine.
Own up. I can put a bullet in your head, and we can all go home. Well,
Dew,
except
this sounds like the right section.
The personality matrix.
DEW. This is what Hannah told me to look for, but there are tons of boxes labeled Dew.
Gotta
Which is
find
the right
Penning.
one?
let's end this now, eh?
Baxter, Paley, Stanton, Coleman,
There's a sign.
Blake, Penning.
I really, really hope this is it.
Oh, it is. Antimatter chamber. Now we just gotta scan it. Also, what's this? Catcher bot. Huh. Wonder what that might do.
You think that hurt?
Oh,
Wait till the next
wait.
one.
Maybe like
Or you can
baseball
tell us what
catcher?
we need to know. We'll kill you, and there's no more pain.
I think that might be useful in a bit. First, scan.
This is it. For Nayla's sake, I hope. Yes! It's an antimatter chamber. This is it! And where did it... Watticorp. They're made by Watty, and London got them straight from the factories in China. It's all here, the whole manufacturing and shipping chain. It's just like Nayla said.
Yes.
Those arrogant pieces of shit. We're gonna nail them for this.
Yeah. Got the receipts and everything. Now I still need a dream machine, though. Oh, while he's distracted. Being over there, I can...
Can't open it. Not with the boxes stacked like this.
Yeah. That's why we need... Hallbot.
What can I do, your floor boss? Anything you need lifted?
Yes.
Mr. Landon must have taken a liking.
Box.
Can you get me that box?
Sign.
You got it, boss.
You got it, boss.
And we can all go home. Well, except you, of course.
Thank you.
Ready to talk? It's getting late. Everyone's
Got myself an untraceable dream machine. Now, catch your bot.
Asad Robotics presents the Acidron Throw and Catch Personality Module designed for wholesome play. Now booting. Stand by.
Wholesome play.
Hey champ, what's up? Wanna play some ball?
Yes. That's what I want to do. Play some ball.
Everyone's tired. Let's end this now, eh? London must have taken a liking to you, Sozy. It's a sign. Own up. I can put a bullet in your head, and we can all go home.
Play ball.
Play ball.
Get out of the way! What the hell is
Got
this
it.
bot doing? Move your shiny metal ass, Rust Bucket.
He caught.
That's a home run. Champ.
Yeah.
It holds a powerful electric charge. It's a bit disconcerting to see the bot handling it like it's no big deal.
Uh-huh. Now I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with that. Oh, I know. Gotta turn off the alarm system. Or disable the alarm system so I can walk out of here with this stuff. Oh no!
Oh, bleeding hell. That's the third time this week we've lost power. Yeah, Dad. I thought the corpse guaranteed we wouldn't be cut off. Lee, check the power box. Chow, do a full sweep. Make sure we don't have any unwelcome visitors.
Uh-huh.
Human female.
What?
Shit, bot. You're back.
Technically, I never went anywhere.
Right.
I'm just happy to hear your voice again.
Why?
Also, shh.
Because... No, that's a good question.
That's a good question.
I have no response to that. So how did you... Shit! Someone's coming! Shit, they're gonna find me!
I can't contribute. I will distract these humans and ensure your continued survival.
Thank
Are you sure? Thanks, shitbot. I appreciate it.
Remember me.
I don't think I could forget you, even if I tried.
Yeah. Pretty sure it's impossible to forget you.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, thank
Oh,
I was
goodness
sure
you're.
they got you.
Oh, it was
You're
close.
safe.
Did you get everything?
I think so. This is it, right? The antimatter.
That's it. Be careful with that. If it breaks...
Yeah, I'm painfully aware of what
Uh-huh.
happens when an antimatter bomb goes off.
You see the
I
side
didn't
of my
get this
face?
dermal patch and hairdo by choice.
So, where to now?
The pandemonium.
Although you
Nearer.
do look good,
Follow
Zoe.
me. We'll take a shortcut.
Gotta say.
All clear. Come on. We're right next to the pandemonium.
Perfect.
Petal? What the hell is going
There's
on?
no time. I
What
need
are
your...
you doing here with...
Shut up! For once, please shut up and just listen.
Okay. I'm listening.
I need your help. Everything depends on it.
Now I really am listening. And I'm also intrigued.
The Eye broke into my apartment. They tried to arrest me, or kill me. This is Hannah. She rescued me.
Hey. We've met. What the fuck did you do?
Maybe it's because I connected to Dreamtime and they know who I am and what I can do.
What you can...
Never mind that. We have evidence what is behind the terrorist attack.
What in the fuck?
Check this out.
Are you insane? You brought a mother-joding
The same antimatter that was used in the attack. Manifesto was framed. That device right there connects Waticorp to the bombing.
Oh, those fucking mother-jods!
Uh-huh.
I can run an analysis on this, compare it to the readings from the bombing. But how do you connect the two?
With
Here's a tip.
receipts.
If you ever plan on running a criminal empire, skip the paper trail.
Will this be enough to nail Wati for the attack?
Naylor left something for us. A recording. It's been mangled, but we figured you might be able to...
Fix it? Probably. I'll take a look. But without wire access, I'm not sure how useful it will be.
Good thing we found a live access point in the tunnels.
You did what? How long were you guys down there?
Hannah will show you how to get there. I need to enter Dreamtime again. For real this time.
Like I told you earlier, Petal, I don't have any unlicensed dream
That's
machines.
why I got one.
If you hook up using a normal dreamer, they'll probably track you down again.
Oh, right. I almost forgot.
Well, fuck me. An unlicensed dreamer.
Yep.
What else do you have in there? A rabbit? A dozen white doves?
I need to use this now.
I got some
and I need to
personality
do it.
matrices.
I have nowhere else to go.
So is this going to bring down Waticorp and fuck all the right people in all the right holes?
You'd better believe it.
Yeah.
You can use the sofa.
Thank you.
It's gonna look like I'm just sleeping, but if I'm right, if I remember correctly, I'll be going somewhere else. Don't wake me or disconnect me. I just need to know that I'll be safe here.
As safe as anyone can be in proper hospital. I promise.
Watch over me.
I made a promise.
Right. Here we go. See you all soon.
And then she disappears.
What the mother children what?
Where'd she go?
Well, this shitting shit just got real.
Of course, she just disappears. She's like, alright guys, it's gonna look like I'm dreaming, but I'm actually gonna be going somewhere else. Don't wake me up. Puts on the machine, disappears. That don't look like you're sleeping. It looks like you're gone. Chapter 8, Crossings. Oh, and we have clothes.
I've been here before.
Yeah, this is the tavern. And it's all closed up. But look at these sick clothes. And this new hairdo. Find a way out.
There's something up there.
Yeah, there is something up there.
It doesn't look like anyone's taking care of this place anymore. I mean, that's an actual hole in the roof.
Yeah. There's a nest?
Crow?
What? Crow!
Ah!
What's the matter?
You scared me!
You scared me.
What are you doing here? How did you find me?
I didn't. I mean,
I didn't.
Okay, I did. You're standing right there, so technically, yes, I found you. But I wasn't looking. This is my nest. Don't judge. It's a roof over my head. Well, a semi-roof. A roof that once was...
Where are we?
The Journeyman Inn. I mean, it was once. Now it's a dump.
Yeah.
The Journeyman... Oh, of course. What about the innkeeper? Ben Rime. She was nice to me.
Yeah.
Dead and gone like everyone else, I
What?
suppose. I have to admit, I thought you were dead too. Last time I saw you, poof, vanished.
I'm still a bit vague on the details. I don't remember much from last year.
Me neither. After your disappearing act, next thing I remember, I was in Sadir. I just got back to Marcuria, which is why, you know, this place.
Sadir?
Home to the Azadi. Those armored folks with exciting facial hair and a terrible allergy to magic.
I remember the Azadi.
Yeah.
Being a talking bird in a place where they hunt magicals for sport, boy, let me tell you, I'm...
Maybe later. I need to find a way out of here.
Yeah. Hey,
Hey, do you remember meeting me in a dream?
I remember dreaming about you last night. Wait.
Bro?
How do you know about my dream?
It was my dream, too.
You're invading my dreams now? Oh, God of ravens, I hope you didn't see the one with the chickens and,
Did Abnaxis say anything more after I left?
The lumpy fella who looks like he's been repeatedly beaten with an enormous ugly stick? Yes, he did. To be honest, I can't follow what he says half the time, but it was something to the effect of, "Bring her here. You will have brought her here. You will bring her here. You had have will be," etc., etc., etc. I believe the basic theme was, you know, something about bringing someone somewhere. But don't hold me to that.
That place in the dream. Where is it?
You're asking me? I have no idea. I had a dream, that's all. It was a big, white space. That could be literally anywhere. I'm guessing the North Pole?
The North Pole.
I don't think that's it.
The South Pole?
Abnaxis said something about the children of the Purple Mountains. The Ula.
Ooh, no. You never heard of them. But the Purple Mountains, those should be easy to find.
Oh, you know where it is?
No, but come on, purple mountains. Most mountains are gray or white. Not a whole lot of purple ones around. I'm sure they'll be easy to spot.
Sure, of course.
Yeah, no, it sounds like we'll need some help with that.
Yeah.
We? Look, I don't know where this we thing came from. I am doing just fine on my own.
Really?
Also, I definitely don't need another adventure. I'm done with adventures. From now on, I'm an unadventurous bird. No,
Is that so?
You go off and find help for yourself. It's nice seeing you again.
Naxxas told you to bring me there.
In a dream. A dream. If I was going to start taking advice from my dreams, I'd be in a whole heap of troubles.
It wasn't just a dream. It was a vision.
Dreams, visions, nightmares, hallucinations, they all belong under the same general heading of really bad ideas.
Right.
Well, I don't have anything else to go on, so I guess that's where I'm heading. The Purple Mountains.
All by myself. All alone in this world that I know so little about.
It's too grimy to see anything through, but there's daylight and the streets don't look too busy. These are both good things. There's dust everywhere. The inn must have closed down a while ago. I wonder what happened to the proprietor, Ben Rime. She helped me out first time I came here.
Yeah, she was really nice.
The only way out of here, unless I somehow gained the power of flight on my trip across. I did not. No handle. I can't open it. It's a lot quieter than it was the last time I visited. I wonder if theoretically blind Bob's still around.
Theoretically blind Bob.
Last time I came here, this was your typical cozy fairy tale tavern. Now it's positively dystopian. Hey, is this the darkest timeline?
The darkest timeline.
Crow must be here for a reason, or I'm where Crow is for a reason. It can't just be chance. I mean, he popped up in my dream vision thing. This means something.
Yeah, it's gotta mean
Hey,
something.
Crow, can you check out that metal thingy up there?
What? The door handle I removed in order to get some privacy and... Oh.
Crow?
Seriously?
One door handle coming right up. I mean, down.
Crow? The door handle that you removed? Why'd you put it up there? Oh my goodness, Crow. Thank you, Crow. Guess I'll be leaving all by myself with no Crow by my side. Oh, woe is me. What will I do without the incredibly charming, handsome, and best jokester of them all, Crow, by my side? Here we are. And in the middle of the festival times.
I thought you were staying put.
In this godforsaken pigeon's nest? I'm done living like a gnatcatcher and not having any adventures. It was fun for a while, but I'm ready to live again.
Right.
So what exactly is this thing we're doing?
Finding someone who can help me get to the Purple Mountains and the first dreamer.
And what kind of adventure are we talking about here? A light stroll along safe, well-lit streets, camping out in the woods under mostly clear skies? Facing potentially life-threatening dangers on perilous mountain paths?
Probably.
I'd say that last one is a distinct possibility.
Yeah.
Oh, great. That's great. Already regretting this.
Come on, Crow.
Is there a plan, or are we just winging it? Boom, ching.
Depends. Are the rebels still around?
I've heard mentions of rebels, yes, mostly preceded by cursing and followed by loud calls for slit throats and severed heads.
That's our plan then. Find the rebels.
Yep.
Any idea where we can find the rebels?
I've only been back a couple of months and I've mostly been nesting, so no idea.
Great.
Great, Crow.
Nesting? Isn't that something only...
Stop! Let me stop you right there. And let's never speak of this again.
What's this? The Journeyman is closed, but all patrons and well-wishers are welcome at the Rooster and Kitten on Iread Avenue near Southgate. And here's a drawing of a rooster and a kitten, just to avoid any confusion, I guess.
That's right. A pussy riding a kitten on a cock, a rooster. Is it just me, or is that,
Not just you.
Good.
Well, this is as good a clue as any. To the cock and... the rooster and kitten, we go. This is crazy.
Follow Crow, I guess.
I'm really, really here. And I remember it all.
Yeah.
Well, I remember some of it. Things do look a little different. But,
yeah.
You know, wow. I'm back. And it wasn't a crazy coma dream after all.
Exactly.
I can tell from the etching that this man is dodgy. Honor
Oh, yeah.
Hilaris. What kind of name is that? A very dodgy name is what that is.
Your name is Honor? Really?
It looks shady. What did they do? Steal a magic hammer or something?
It looks shady. I wonder if that's like an actual person. Perhaps one of the developers or something.
I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping. This must all be part of the harvest celebrations.
Or actually... well, first of all, Zoe, you haven't heard anybody talk about anything except for Crow. So, don't give me that. Also, I think I recall this game was crowdfunded, actually, so this might have been one of the backers. Because I think I recall there's a couple of backers in the game back in ProPast.
I have to say I'll be relieved when they're finally done with all this construction work. They've been building those tubes for years now, it feels like.
It's been about a year now, I think. Well, that's progress for you. Progress is never silent.
Really?
Progress.
Is that like an aphorism?
It's written in an alien language. I've no idea what that says. I guess the magical translation only works with voice.
Am I the only one who
I guess so.
It's connected to the pipes. Looks steampunky, very retro future. I can't even begin to guess what they're for.
It could be.
Oh, I know what they're for. Wait, can I talk to you or something? Got a little marker on you.
A shame the Magicals torched Old Town. But what did you expect?
Wow.
Those leeches wouldn't be happy unless they ran the city. And now they've been run out of the city instead. Good riddance.
Of course, they told everyone that the Magicals burned down Old Town. That's totally believable. Right?
Fear them, the enemy, for they are close. They
Oh,
are
great.
everywhere.
I fit right in with the locals.
I smell the
Stefan Heidenberger.
that foreign spice, magic, filth. It warms my heart to see you
He's Honor
standing
Hilaris
before
for
me,
you.
standing up for what's good.
Hey, Crow. What's up?
So what have you been up to since I last saw you, Crow?
Like I said, after we parted ways, I woke up in Sadir. I have no memory of how I got there. I spent some time living wing to beak on the streets, disguised as a common cockatoo. That didn't go so well. I truly hate other birds, foul-brained tits. Eventually, I got help and found a ride back to Marcuria. Then I moved into the Journeyman, then I met you, then we went off on adventures together. But enough about me. What about you? What have you been up to?
Coma,
Oh.
mostly.
Hey, Coma.
That sounds nice. Was it nice?
Wouldn't recommend it, no.
No. Yeah, would not recommend coma.
I have to admit, I'm quite relieved there's less sorcery about these days. Makes life...
So what's your take on this Hilarious fellow? I keep seeing his face.
The National Front guy? On my honor. Anyone who wants to lead the city guard that bad is up to no good.
Yeah. At least he doesn't trust Honor Hilarious.
What can you tell me about Mercuria? What's changed?
Not much. They burned down Old Town. The Azadi have laid metal tubes everywhere. There are thousands of rats.
I noticed that. What are they for?
Tiny pets, I'd imagine.
Not the rats,
Bro.
the tubes.
Gymnastics?
Of course you don't know.
They're preparing for a shindig of some kind. Any celebration that involves burning large sacks of hay is guaranteed success in my book. Pyres for celebrations or
That's
human
so.
sacrifices. One of the above. It looks
One
like
of
they're
the
getting
above.
ready to celebrate Reap Moon's Eve.
Yeah.
Harvest festivals are the same everywhere. Pumpkins transcend interdimensional divides. It's the vegetable that ties us all together.
I must admit that I'm getting rather excited about seeing their newfangled tube network in action.
So when is this ceremony taking place?
Next week, isn't it? They're
Next
timing it
week?
to coincide with the Feast of Reaping. That makes sense. If they want us to celebrate the whole switching the tubes thing.
What does that even mean? Does anyone know what they're for?
Well, they're supposed to make everything more efficient, right? Just more efficient. In general.
Make what more efficient and how?
Well, efficient, like. I don't know. Why are you asking me? I'm not a bloody engineer. I'm just excited about the ceremony.
Alright.
What are those called again? Old Wayne.
Elguan.
Wang. Something like that. They're docile, like giant hippos. Wait, are hippos docile or are
No.
they deadly?
They're pretty deadly.
I think deadly. Great.
Yeah. Nah. But Elguan are indeed docile.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean,
Hey, Crow. Got something else to say?
So where would the rebels be?
From what I've heard, they were pushed out of Mercuria after Old Town burned to the ground.
There must be some remaining. If the resistance is still alive.
Probably shouldn't talk too loudly about the existence ray, Zoe.
Zoe? Zoe? In the middle of this town square like area? It's all these people? And here we are. Certain kitchen.
I'm going inside. Wait for me?
What else can a free bird do? I need the open sky over my head. Or at least a proper hole in the roof. I'll be right here. Or over there. Where there's cheese and... Ooh, is that a bread crust? Don't look at me.
I'm not. I'm going in.
I'm not looking at you. I'm going in here. Don't worry. I will not be there to observe your shame. Find a way to contact rebels. So what do you know about the rebels, barkeep?
Worn and well used, but clean. A sign of a good pub. Festive. A very autumnal feel. I guess this reaping thing is a harvest festival of some sort.
Probably. Since it's the Reap Moon Festival.
That must be Ulvik the ever thirsty. He does look like he could drink a lot.
welcome to the Rooster and Kitten.
Hey, greetings. Well, met?
What?
What? I don't know. I'm foreign.
You don't say.
Foreign.
From where exactly? I'm a traveller myself, but I can't quite place the accent.
Back west, down south, up north, out east, up.
I have no idea. I'm just going to wing it. I have no idea. I'm from the north. North of here. Far, far north.
Is that so? Across the border mountains, then, I reckon?
Across them and across the next ones, too. Do you know the Arctic Circle?
Can't say I've heard of it.
Inside that circle, it's quite desolate and cold.
Right. Well, I'm not a man who enjoys cold weather, me. Well, the warmer, the better.
Yeah.
So what'll it be today?
I'm sorry, what?
You know, you're not the first person confused by that question, even though, by all appearances, this is a drinking establishment. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Is it my demeanor? Do I not appear appropriately barkeepish?
No, you're absolutely barkeepish. You exude publicanism. Drinks. What do you order in an old-timey tavern? These clothes are warm and itchy, and I'm in dire need of refreshment. There appear to be festivities going on in the city. When in Rome, I wouldn't say no to a festive drink with a tiny umbrella in it.
I beg your pardon? Why would liquid need cover from the rain?
Should have seen that one coming. Do you have something tall and sweet and not too strong? Preferably with pieces of fruit attached to it.
How about a mug of watered-down apple cider with an onion in it?
That also works.
Sure, yeah.
Are you certain you're in the right place?
Not at all.
Honesty. Ha! I like it. It's all too rare these days. From your attire and well, all of you, I'd say you're probably looking for a place up High Hall, not down here, dockside. This is a rough neighborhood and, well, you do stand out in my usual crowd of ne'er-do-wells, and standing out isn't always a good thing these days.
I'm certain this place has some connection with the Resistance. I should keep him talking. No, this is my kind of place. I'm into dives. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Oh, that's the nicest thing anyone said about my pub in a long time.
Really?
Really? Maybe it's a language thing.
So what else can I help you with, young lady?
There's some sort of festival going on. The Reaping? I could use a primer. I wonder why they're flying those kites above the city. The city has changed quite a bit since my last visit. Fewer non-humans and more pipework. I saw some soldiers on my way here. I wonder if the Azadi still have a big presence in Marcuria. I've only seen humans so far. There used to be blue people, furry people, non-human people. Where are they? I wonder why they're flying those kites above. There's some sort of festival. I keep hearing about the Reaping. Reap Moon, Feast of Reaping.
I thought this was why you came to Mercuria.
Yes, I did. This is the reason for the coming to Mercuria, but I didn't read the literature before booking everything, and, well...
The Reaping is the harvest festival. It's when the farmers bring their produce to the city markets. We celebrate this occasion with an entire month of reveling, culminating in the Feast of Reaping on Reap Moon's Eve. It's a giving of thanks to the earth and sky, the balance, the gods and goddesses, for providing food for the dark months ahead. And it's a fantastic excuse for eating and drinking as much as you can stomach.
Of course.
He meant, I wonder why they're flying those kites. Are the red kites significant in some way?
Kites? You mean the dragons? They're traditional, but it's frowned upon. See, these days they're more of a symbol. They represent magic. The balance, the thicken. And they represent resistance to the Azadi, to the new laws, to the exile of magicals. If you're caught with a dragon, or even if you stand too close to someone flying a dragon, the guards will arrest you. You will be punished.
That's not good.
Best to ignore them and avoid trouble, because that's what those dragons are. Trouble.
This pub was not called the Rooster and Kitten the last time I was here. Didn't this used to be the...
Cock and puss. Someone's bright idea of a joke. Oh, we all get it. The cocky cockerel with a permanent frown on his face. Clever wordplay. Look at us, aren't we punny?
Yeah, wait. What?
I didn't approve. Too clever for its own good. But the painting of a tiny pussycat with a big smile riding on top of a proud capon. That idea I could get behind. It's sweet. It's sincere. It's family friendly. It's how I like my clientele to see me.
Uh-huh.
The city has changed quite a bit since my last... I saw some soldiers. The Azadi are still running the city?
Oh, they're not. The council runs the city. The emissary is... she's an advisor. Her advice is invaluable. Of great value to all of us.
Sounds like a good arrangement. And the soldiers everywhere?
For our protection and benefaction.
Uh-huh.
They keep us safe from enemies, outside and inside. From rebel terrorists and the like.
If this... What do you know about the resistance?
The resistance.
You know, rebels. Rebel movement. The magical insurgency? No?
We don't discuss terrorists here, madam.
Oh. Right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... I was just curious.
Yeah.
Tell you what. There's someone you might want to talk to over in the smithy in City Green. It's on the far side, close to the gate into the booms. Go knock on the door. Tell them you're there to inquire about the library. But now I'm afraid I have some work to do. I've been neglecting my other customers for too long.
Hello, sir.
I'm sorry. Thanks for all your help.
Smithy in the City Green. Very well then.
I got a lead on the resistance. While I'm looking into that, there's something I want you to do. A mission.
Mission is my middle name. No, that's not true. It's Edward. Nope, also a lie. I just always wanted to be an Edward.
Crow.
I need a bird's eye view of things.
Are you trying to get rid of me, Zoe?
Of course not. But I'll feel much safer if you're watching out for me up there while I'm following up on our lead down here.
I feel a swelling in my chest cavity that can only mean one thing.
Pride?
No, an imminent burp. But I will do this thing that you ask of me, and I will feign pride if you need me to.
Knock yourself out.
Geronimo! Except in reverse. A Minareg.
Minareg. Okay. See you later, Crow. Keep an eye on me. Don't want to get snuck up on. Ain't that strange? That grass is moving whenever I move my camera. Look at it. Anyways, onwards to the City Green.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean...
Gotta find the smithy. Question is, where's the smithy? Don't think I've ever been. That's not the smithy, is it? Surely not. Nope. Tum.
I'm getting rather excited about seeing their newfangled tool.
Sure you are.
A map of the city. This could be useful.
Yes, we are currently in the City Green. And I'm looking for... the smithy's not on the map. Oh well.
I keep overhearing people talking about the reaping.
Yeah.
This must all be part of the harvest. Apple bobbing! Flashback to birthday parties and childhood crushes. Nothing beats half-eaten apples floating in murky water for awkward preteen courtships.
Uh-huh. Well, oh, why is there hand if I can't do anything with it? Whatever.
Oh, jams. Is it safe to bring back food to Stark? Is that even possible? Probably not. Oh, jams.
No, jams. I know that's the place with the engineers. Aw. Smithy. Smithy. Perhaps over here? There's a grindstone. Yes. Hey.
Hello, I'm here about the library. I know, it's a weird opener, but I was told that this is... Okay, we're going inside.
I guess so. Please don't kidnap me this time. Dun. Story time.
Harmy knows.
Knows what, exactly?
That Kian is alive.
Mm-hmm.
And Shadow knows what else he told the General.
They spoke.
My men saw the General entering the engine room in the green. Alvani was spotted leaving the house soon after. They were alone in there with one of the engineers. Ferdows, I believe his name is. He's nowhere to be found. Harmy must have stowed him away somewhere. A witness.
So he knows that you've lied to him?
Yep.
Oh, he will not confront you with this yet. Not until he knows why and what we're planning.
Yes, Harmy is as clever as a rock snake and twice as deadly.
We need to get rid of him. Mother Utana, too. He must have told her.
They're thick as thieves. The only question is, have they informed the first?
Not without more evidence. There's still time.
You're speaking of assassination.
What else would you suggest? We crossed the line long ago,
boy.
Vamon. There's no way back.
I can't just walk into Harmy's cell and cut his throat.
It needs to look like an accident. The ceremony.
It's a week from now. We can't afford to wait.
We can't afford to be hasty. Until he has concrete evidence of our treachery, the General will continue his investigations. The ceremony, then. We kill them both and make it look like the work of the Resistance.
But if he acts before then, I need to be ready. I need to inform those who are loyal to...
Hush. Come here, my sweet. Don't worry. We will survive this. We always survive. We've worked too hard to fail now.
Uh-huh.
The engine will be ours. The Northlands will be ours. The General's men will pull back to Azadir. The Council will not mount another campaign. They cannot afford it. They lack the support of the people. And then we return in triumph, carrying the light of the goddess, and we destroy our enemies.
Right.
We rule Azadir, as we've always planned. We will not fail, my love.
You have big ambitions.
I will be Empress, and you, my supreme commander. This is the will of the goddess. I know it is. I know it.
It's the will of the goddess to murder our own people and usurp control. Of course. Definitely not your own ambitions.
What is this place? Where are you taking me? Can someone please say something? You are the Resistance, right? You know, instead of abducting me, you could have just asked nicely. I would have come with you. I wanted to come with you.
Yeah.
Not talking? Fine. Take me to your leader. I've always wanted to say that.
Shepard's busy. She'll talk to you later.
So now you are speaking to me? Good. I'd like to... Wait. I remember that man. Isn't that...
Stop talking. Keep walking.
But I know him.
Shut up.
Absolutely not.
It's
no.
Kim.
You cannot leave Mercuria now. If you go to Gien...
What if they find you? They'll kill you.
So they kill me. I understand the risks, Enu.
I know you want to protect him, but he is one child. If you end up dead, what do we do?
You carry on. You're stronger now. You can fight them.
You know that's not true. The General has brought more troops from Azadir. Our situation is precarious.
I'll go with him and make sure he stays alive.
What? You will not.
And we lose the both
What?
of you? We were lucky we didn't lose more people when Old Town burned. It's only a matter of time before the Azadi make a decisive strike against us.
Boys, I'm as soft-hearted as a Zidling schoolgirl, and Bip's my friend too, but I agree with Shepard. We can't risk it.
It's not just about the boy. If I go to Gien, to the camps, I will find evidence of what they're doing to the magicals. And if General Harmy and Mother Utana learn the truth of what's being done to innocent creatures, perhaps they'll...
You've proven that you see magicals as people. I'd appreciate the same consideration now.
People. Women, children, the defenseless. If Harmy and Utana learn the truth, they may have a change of heart. They may pull their support. We can't win this war on our own. Vermon and Saya are too strong. With Harmy's men on their side, they'll be unbeatable. But if we undermine this support, even if Harmy does not join our side, our chances will improve. Force me to stay, and we only delay the inevitable. Let me go, and we could win this war.
You don't make it easy for me to lead, Kian. But maybe it's time I let you make the decisions. I won't stand in your way.
I don't like this one bit. When are you leaving?
Right away. If I can sneak on board a cloud ship leaving for the islands tonight. Which means there's not a lot of time.
Well, don't let me stand in your way. Go be a hero or whatever.
Go be a hero. And... But what about Zoe?
There's nothing more to be said. You've made your case, Kian, and I cannot argue, even though I still believe the risk isn't worth it.
Surely will be worth it. Once Blind Bob, you could talk to people and prove that Zoe is a good person.
So, you're heading off on a little cruise across the sea, are you? I know Shepard has her reservations, but I'm with you on this one, boy. We can try and preserve the status quo here for as long as possible, or we can go and do something foolhardy and dangerous, and maybe win this war. So, get your ass to Gien, save that boy, find the evidence, and come back with your limbs intact. Or at least most of it. And let's end this thing, once and for all.
Once and for all.
That thing I said about being a hero or whatever, that came out all wrong. I'm sorry, It's scary how easy it is to forget about individuals when you're so wrapped up in fighting for the so-called greater good. There's all this talk about our cause and the big picture, and you have to go. That's what makes us people. It's not really about the greater good, it's about all those little goods that we do every day to each other. And this is that greatest little good of them all. One boy's life. It matters. And I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You don't have to apologize to me, Enu. But thank you.
Just don't die. That's all. Don't die and I'll be fine.
Oh, come on, Enu. I'm Kian. I'm one of the main characters. I won't die. How could I? I'd just probably, you know, load a save.
Shepherd gonna talk to me? I don't need to be locked up like this. I'm not an Asadi spy. Oh, forget it. It's a long story. What's the point? You don't make the decisions. This is a waste of everyone's time. Just know that every minute I spend here is another minute lost trying to save the world. I mean, no rush, just a friendly FYI.
Uh-huh.
Whenever we bring someone in, they're questioned in there. If they refuse to answer, they're brought downstairs. Not everyone's comfortable with the screams.
Uh-huh.
Normally I'd join in the questioning, but I don't have the time.
Oh, of course you don't have time to just peek in and see that it's Zoe. Just barely missing each other.
You're not leaving without me.
You're needed here, Liko.
Those prisoners, they are my people.
Imprisoned by mine. This is almost certainly a suicide mission. If the Resistance loses us both, they stand no chance against the tower.
We can't lose you.
They'll still have you.
I will never be their leader. You have proven yourself. We need you.
To have any chance of defeating Saya and Vermon, we need to show General Harmy what's happening to the Magicals.
Try not to get yourself killed, Kian.
You still plan to kill me after?
Of course.
Well, I wouldn't want to miss that.
Yeah, of course. I wouldn't want to miss you killing me. Now off I go. Through the tunnels. To the boat. To get to Gien. There they go.
They're bringing Magicals through that gate and onto the cloud ship. That cloud ship's headed to Gien with a new batch of prisoners. I must get on board.
These docks used to be filled with huge ships. Not cloud ships, but water ships. Whoop. There they go. That's the way I gotta go. But how?
When's this ship taking off?
In a few minutes, I think. It's fully loaded. What do you want? You're not supposed to be here. In a few minutes, I think. It's fully loaded. Barely any room in the hold.
Is that the last of the Magicals, then?
From the ghetto, yeah. I mean, there are still stragglers. I see them around walking freely like they're actual people and not animals. That's disgusting.
Oh, well, they're not really animals, are they? I mean, they're like intelligent. At least some of them.
No, they're filthy animals. Good riddance to them.
Well, I don't know. I had a long conversation about farming with a Dolmari last year at the Rooster. She seemed nice.
You'll want to be careful talking about your love for the Magicals. There's a reason they're being shipped off to the camps, you know.
Never mind.
Anyway, you should be up there keeping watch, not down here talking to me.
They led the Magicals through that gate to the cloud ship.
That they did.
That lever operates the portcullis.
It does. What am I gonna do? Nope, can't go up there. Surely there's something I can use.
The ghetto's been burned to the ground. Whatever's left in there, it's ruins.
Huh. Guess I can't just wait for the next shipment. Oh. Foolish fool.
Hey, we got a rebel here!
What? Of course, I've got to, like, knock him out or something, don't I? Or choke him out. Love it.
Keon? Where are you? Oh, no, no. You're not going after him.
Yes, I am.
He's not your responsibility. None of this is on you,
He is my
Keon.
responsibility.
It's not just the one life, Anna. It's not just Bib. The
Yeah.
Azadi take the Magicals to the islands. They're not given passage to the Southlands. They never come back. It's all a lie. The old and the young families sent away to die, forgotten by everyone. That ends now. I refuse to forget. The Resistance will persevere without me. I'm not really one of them. I never was, I never will be. I'm Azadi.
You're Azadi. So what? I'm not saying what they're doing is acceptable, but are you going to free every magical on your own? Take on the entire Azadi army single-handed? You're being stupid and emotional, and you're being selfish. You're leaving us when we need you the most. You're leaving me. Again.
What do you mean by...
My name isn't Anna. I use a different name in every city. It's safer that way. In Sadir, I was Elena, but I never told you my name. You don't recognize me. That's fair, I've changed. You haven't, except for the, you know, it's a good look for you.
You're the girl I saved from Vamon's gang.
Yeah, I'm the girl. What, that's it? I spent every day these past 20 years thinking about you, and I'm the girl. Oh, I feel so special now.
Forgive me, Anna. Elena. I do remember you. Vamon was trying to...
Hurt me. And they would have killed me too if it hadn't been for you. You risked everything and you stood up for me. That was the first time anyone had shown me any kindness. You brought me to Mother Ritana, and she took care of me for a while. I watched you from a distance for years, until I was forced to leave Sadir. But I knew I'd find you again someday, Keon Avane.
That was... a long time ago. I was a different person.
No. You were a different person in between, but now... Now you are the boy I knew from all those years ago. The boy with his eyes and heart wide open. The boy who risked his life for others. The boy who... Oh, gods damn it. This is why you have to go. Not because you're Azadi, or because you're the Apostle, or the great hero of the Resistance, or because of your goddess, or because you're selfish. You have to go because this is who you are. The boy who saved my life.
Will you help them while I'm gone?
This isn't my war, Keon.
Maybe not. But it is mine. And I believe what happens here will change the balance for all time to come.
I didn't know you believed in the balance.
I didn't. Will you help the Resistance in my absence?
Fine. Fine. I'll help them. You're not pulling away this time.
What was that for?
For love, you idiot. I've loved you since you lifted me out of that gutter and saved my life. I've loved no one else.
I don't know if I can...
It's taken me over 20 years to find you. You'd better fucking come back, or believe me, Keon Avane, I will go to the first mountain and drag you back, kicking and screaming, to the world of the living.
Okay. Well. Oh, we gotta go into the door, I guess. Hello, soldier. Don't mind me. I am no one. A shadow. A ghost. In the night. Me dreams now. Ring-a-ding-ding.
Kian! Do not leave without me! Quick, pull me up!
I could use his help on this mission. Take my hand.
Fine, Liko.
Hold on.
Dang it, man.
Why did you pull me up?
You begged me to.
You begged me.
Because I pulled you up.
Because you continue to give me no reason to hate you.
Aside from murdering your father in front of you.
Well, aside from that.
Yeah, that's a pretty big reason to hate him. But also, he keeps being a decent person. Currently. And I guess there was nobody, like, right next to where the elevator comes up. So they didn't even notice us climbing aboard. That's book 3. Dreamfall Chapters Realms. All your decisions have been recorded for book 4. Kian Alvani. I've opened up to others about my personal life. I'm not sure how I feel about this. I'm not ashamed of who I am, but I'm also not comfortable with letting others get too close. And my words can be used against me. Some people may address me and treat me differently because of what I've revealed of myself. That's on them, and not me. 97.8% made this choice. I return the mechanic's tools. He will never know what happened, and he will not be punished. Your actions will not go unnoticed. 54.2% made this choice. What do you mean my actions will not go unnoticed? You literally just said that they will go unnoticed, and then you're all like, they will not go unnoticed, though. I drugged the rat with cheese and evensong. Even cheese. Perhaps I could have procured a hairy ground crawler in some other way? Your rat-catching skills will matter little in the grand scheme of things. 58.6% made this choice. Okay. I threw my dreamer at the man in the suit. He was distracted, and he got shot. But he still saved my life. Who was he? Why was he helping me? You will learn the consequences of your choice in book 5. Okay. 33.5% made this choice. Saved my life, or sacrificed himself to save me. Maybe he wasn't so bad after all. From now on, in my heart, he's no longer... He's awesome bot. The feels. All the feels. 79.6% made this choice. What was the choice even, though? Baruti's data is still with Reza in Iceland. Was it right of me to give it to Sully? And when will the Hand be able to publish the story? At least Baruti's doing okay, even though I betrayed his trust. Your actions continue to have consequences. 76.7% made this choice. At the Rooster and Kitten, I asked for something fruity and I got an onion. That's life, I guess. Your choice will probably have no consequence whatsoever. After all, what you expect? 22.6% made this choice. Why even mention it then? Couldn't just leave Liko behind. He will prove useful to the mission, and maybe we'll grow closer and stronger as a team. Your choice will have major ramifications in the next book. 75.9% made this choice. Well, onwards to book 4. And we know that there are at least 5 books. Dreamfall chapters Revelations. Chapter 9, Journeys. Journeys, you say? Could it perhaps be the longest of journeys? A new day dawns. Without Kian or Liko to help out the resistance here in Marcuria, for they have a different mission. Hey, Crow.
Zoe?
You lost track? Crow. You were supposed to be my eye in the sky.
Zoe?
Those goats in their even song.
Zoe? Zoe? Zoe?
Bro. I'm at the resistance base. Are you drinking, Crow?
Shoo, bird.
Oh, shoo yourself, you big hairy lug.
What in Charles' name?
What in?
I know you. You arrived with that Stark girl yesterday. You're her bird.
Her bird? I am my own bird, I'll have you know. Her bird. Pfft, the nerve of some people. Besides, I lost her. She done gone vanished on me. I am, it seems, an expert at misplacing beautiful young women.
She's not misplaced. She's with the Resistance.
So she did find the rebels, and she didn't think to tell me. Well, some friend she turned out to be.
Well, to be fair to the girl, it wasn't entirely voluntary.
Well, they kidnapped her. Crow to the rescue! So, where exactly did they kidnap her to?
I'm not supposed to... Well, I reckon the chances of you being an Azadi spy are rather remote. And that poor girl could probably use a friend.
Yeah.
Do you know the old Sentinel Library outside the city? It's in ruins now, but beneath it,
Yeah.
in the Enclave, you'll find your girl. Unless they took her head, in which case...
Hold on, Zoe! Hold on to your head! I'm on my way!
Come, Crow, please. Tell them that I am a good person and I'm not an Azadi spy. Here he is. To the rescue.
I trust you got some sleep last night?
Oh.
I would have, if you guys believed in bed sheets and pillows.
You are fortunate to be alive, girl. Who are you? Why do you ask questions about the Resistance?
Well...
On the other hand, asking for the rebels is what got me into trouble in the first place. Deny everything?
What? No.
Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. I'll keep it simple. Or maybe it's better to mention the rebels. Last time I visited, I helped the Resistance. I thought maybe you'd want to return the favor.
You helped us? I'm sorry, but I do not know you.
Zoe Castillo? I'm on your side. I'm just trying to find the Purple Mountains.
I don't know where that is.
What about the Ular?
I'm sorry.
Abnaxis? Of the Venar?
I have heard of the Venar, but they left the Northlands. And Abnexus? Maybe a whisper. Long ago? Nothing more. I cannot help you.
Damn. Is there anyone here who would know?
Perhaps. But you haven't answered my question, girl. Why should we help you? For all I know, you're an agent of the Azadi.
No, I'm...
Zoe! She's Zoe!
Crow!
Don't you dare touch her head. She's on an important mission.
I see. And who are you?
Crow. Honorary rebel, long-term avian buddy, and occasional sidekick of April Ryan. Rebel leader, adventurer, hero, savior of the balance. That's right. Here's Crow. This is him. I'm me. So...
Oh.
Where's April?
Crow?
She can vouch for Zoe. They're best friends, tight as two chicks in a nest. I don't see April. Is she out on a mission or sleeping in or...
Crow.
Why are you both looking at me like that?
I thought you knew.
Knew what? What's going on? What?
April Ryan is dead, Bird. She was assassinated during an Azadi raid on Myria the winter before last. She died a hero's death and was given a hero's burial. We remember her fondly.
What?
I'm so sorry. Crow! Crow! Okay, I'm an idiot.
I've heard of this bird. Crow. So, you knew April Ryan?
Yes.
We met a couple
kinda.
of times. I was there when she died. I found her. I tried to save her, but I couldn't. So, yeah, I guess I knew April.
You're the Stark girl.
Yes.
The one who dreams. They spoke of you. Bakim, Bryn, Chawan.
Yep, those three.
They said you were one of us. Oh, this certainly changes things. But how did you...
He's gone. Of course he's gone. I should have seen that coming. It's not like he could just let Kian go without... Ugh, he's such a... Oh. Hey, your hair, it's so pretty.
Thanks.
Who's gone, Enu?
What? Oh, Liko. He vanished in the middle of the night, chasing Kian, of course. Idiots, the both of them.
Maybe this is for the best. If Liko can help Kian...
Kian? Big Azadi guy. People call him the Apostle.
You know him?
We met once, briefly. He was kind to me. But isn't he the enemy?
Was. He's with us now. Defected. Yep.
Yep.
Well, except that he abandoned us again to go on a crazy suicide mission.
He left last night.
Of course. After everything that's happened, we just miss each other.
Oh, Enu, this is Zoe. Am I saying that correctly?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi. Nice to meet you, Enu.
You're so pretty. That came out wrong. Wanna be friends? Oh, sorry.
Zoe needs our help. She has questions. Maybe you can...
Of course. No problem. Leave this to me, Shepard.
I'm sorry for questioning you, Zoe. And I'm sorry I could not be of any assistance. Please, stay. Speak with Enu and the others. Perhaps someone here has the answers you're looking for.
Thank you, Shepard.
Where are you from? Your clothes are amazing. Where did you get them?
They came with the jump. I'm from Stark. That's...
Across the divide, on the flip side of the balance, the world of science. Are you serious? That's incredible. I have so many questions. I don't even know where to start. I am seriously worried my head might explode. I think I need to sit down.
Oh, don't explode. I'm not that special. I mean, you're orange, and the ears...
I'm just a boring old Zid. It's totally normal. Holy crap, Stark. I can't believe it. How did you get here? Are you a shifter?
No.
A dreamer. I just dream myself here.
Just dream yourself here. That's
Yeah.
it. No biggie.
No biggie.
You are the best thing I have ever seen. Seriously.
Really? Okay. Thank you.
So, what do you need help with? Shepard said...
I'm trying to find the Purple Mountains, and a tribe of magical creatures called the Ula. Someone, a Vanar named Abnaxus, told me to...
Whoa, slow down.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Purple Mountains, Ular, Vanar, Abnaxus, right? Nope. None of that sounds remotely familiar. I have never heard any of those words before. Of course, there are a lot of things I don't know. I was a farm girl. A silly zidling. There's so much I don't know. But I do know where to look for answers.
Good.
Oh? Where?
The library. The library holds all the answers. Do you have libraries in Stark? Never
Yeah,
mind. Silly
yes.
question. Of course you don't.
We do.
I'll go to our library right now and start looking.
Though.
Purple Mountains, Ular, Abnaxus of the Vanar. Come find me when you're ready. I can't wait to spend more time with you.
Or I assume we do.
Sorry.
Do they still have libraries in the year 2220? Or is it just all on the wire?
They look ready to go to war. I hope they won't have to.
Well, they probably
add colour
will
to the
have to.
place, if nothing else.
The white to the dragon.
I assume it's not an actual dragon's head, but you just never know in this world.
No, I'm pretty sure that's the stone dragon's head from way up there at the top.
A round table? Check. Chivalrous knights? Check. Magic? Check. That's right, this would make for a great theme restaurant.
Right, theme restaurant. That's what it would
Shepard,
make.
leader of the rebels. I wouldn't want to get on her bad side. She scares me a bit.
I wish I could have been more helpful and inviting. If I'd known.
I understand. You have to be cautious.
Yeah.
There's much I'd like to ask you. Much I'd like to learn. But with Kian gone, my workload has increased twofold. Perhaps another time, when we're both not so preoccupied.
I'd like that.
I don't know what your mission is, but I have a feeling it's important, and that our destinies are entwined. We shall speak again, Zoe Castillo. When the winds have quieted, the clouds have parted, and the grass on the Great Plain stands straight and tall once more.
Indeed. All of that. Hey, Crow. I'm so sorry.
I'm so sorry, Crow. I thought you knew.
It's fine. It's not your fault. I just can't... I can't believe she's gone. But I sort of knew, you know? I felt it in my heart. And that final time we were together, it wasn't like it used to be. It was weird. Like too much time had passed and we drifted apart. I should have known it wouldn't last.
How can you ever know something like that? He's not alone in feeling that. I know that feeling. It's something you just have to learn to live with.
I know. I will. Were you there when she...
I witnessed the whole thing. But should I perhaps better to avoid the topic and get him... I was there. I saw it happen. I tried to help her, to save her. I know I was supposed to, but I... couldn't.
Not your fault. Bad things happen. People die. Life goes on. Anyway.
Still.
Did I help? With,
yes.
you know, the rebel thing?
You helped a lot.
Did they believe you? That you're not a spy?
You did. They do. It's fine now.
You're
They'll
great,
help
Crow.
us.
Good. They're not gonna cut your head off?
No.
What? No?
What?
Good. I wish I could have been more helpful. But it was 10 years ago, and I didn't really pay attention to what April said about that Abnaxus chap.
It's okay.
If you don't mind, I need to be alone for a little while. Clean my feathers, sharpen my beak, reflect on the nature of life. Bird stuff.
Totally understand.
I'll find you in the city.
Sounds good, Crow. You take your time.
There are fewer rebels than I thought. Having seen what they're up against, I'm worried.
Oh. I gotta find the library.
Beautiful colors, intricate weave. These would work really well in my apartment. They kept me locked up in one of those cells all night. This may not be a prison, but it's not far from it. One night in a cell was plenty. I have no wish for a repeat visit.
Hey, is no, Naane is not in. Wonder where she's at.
I believe that mural depicts this place. The Enclave. Apparently, it used to be a library.
It sure did.
What's he doing? He looks nervous. Should I interfere or wait until he's done? That's the guy who put a bag over my head. What's he doing? Maybe I shouldn't interrupt him.
Let's observe him. The balance is shifted. What is he doing?
Oh, I didn't see you there. Hey, are you supposed to be out on your own?
He looks guilty. What's going on here? Is this your room?
Well, we don't have our own rooms. Anyway, Keen's gone. I was just looking for, It's Zoe, is it not? I'm Jakai, Ben Rima Salman's nephew. She said some very nice things about you.
You'll have to give her my regards. How is Ben Rime? I noticed the Journeyman was closed down.
Yeah, she's in Coldstone. They arrested her for colluding with the Resistance. She was sentenced to 10 years in the dungeons. I don't know if she'll survive that. Anyway, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear that you're back in town.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Yes. Thank you. I don't know what I'll do without her. She's the only family I have. Look, I have to go into town on an errand now, but please let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Of course. Jakai, what were you doing in here? Suspicious.
A white dragon. There's only supposed to be one of those at any given time. I met the current one. She was beautiful and eccentric.
He sure was.
One of those big cow turtle things I saw back in town. One thing's for sure, I'm never ever riding one.
Why not?
They add color to the place, if nothing else.
Well, here's the library.
So many books. Which makes sense, given that this used to be a library.
Yeah. Anywho.
Abnaxis, Purple Mountains, Ular, Ula. I've been trying to find a book or scroll or manuscript or map or torn note page or ancient magical tome or pamphlet or a piece of cloth that mentions the Purple Mountains or the Ular, but no luck. It's really frustrating. This library has never let me down before. Bad library.
She seems so curious about me, and I haven't asked her a single question. There must be something. This is where I try to connect and make friends. She seems so... This is where I try... You just joined the Resistance?
Oh, yes. No. Not really just. About half a year ago? Wait, more than that. Time flies when you're having fun.
Having fun?
Fun?
Yeah.
Sometimes you need to make the best out of a bad situation.
Right. And it's my duty. We're doing good, important work here. Also,
Indeed.
I didn't want to end up living the life my parents wanted for me.
I can identify with that.
This is so nice. I wish we were sisters. Can we be sisters? You don't have to answer that.
Ew.
Do you have any siblings?
I did. Sort of. Long story. You?
Yeah,
lots.
technically.
Boyfriend, do you have one of those?
I do. I think. We haven't spoken in a while, and he doesn't know. I think we need to have a long talk if I get back home. It's been a very tough year, for the both of us.
Yeah.
I was asleep for a long time. I forgot a lot of the stuff that happened to me before I fell asleep. I tried to remember, but I couldn't. Until my memories caught up with me. Oh, Jesus. It's a long story. Very complicated. Maybe another time?
Yes, please?
She seems so curious. Enu, right? I don't feel we were properly introduced.
I know you are. I mean, no, yes. You're right.
What?
Enu. I am Enu. I hope you're staying a while. It would be so great to have someone around who's not a surly warrior with mommy issues, or a stoic leader, or a battle-hardened soldier, or just batshit insane. I mean, there's Jakai. He's pretty normal, except for his aunt issues, but he's a bit too... Hey, so, what do you do when you're not saving the world?
Neural programming. I mean, I did. Then my world shut down, and now I just watch a lot of shows and eat. Sorry.
Didn't understand any of that, but it was still amazing. Tell me again?
Maybe next time?
I can't wait to talk more about all these things we have in common. We must have a sleepover.
Right.
There must be something here. So, no luck?
Nothing. Sorry. And I've read most of these before. I can't remember coming across any of those words you mentioned. There's not much else to do here in the evenings except read. I don't really have any female friends. It gets lonely. Anyway, I've been through all the encyclopedias and travelogues, but...
Nothing about the Purple Mountains or the Ula?
Nothing. I mean, the Purple Mountains sounds colloquial. It may have a different name officially, but the Ular, there should be something about them. It's a magical race?
Yeah.
They didn't look human.
Weird, there's nothing about them. They must be very isolated, or... Or someone's trying to hide something. Which would be weird and very hard to pull off. Forget I said that.
I guess I'll have to look elsewhere.
Oh no, I'm so sorry. I really thought I'd find something. I feel terrible. Do you want to be my friend? Oh, I already asked you that.
Enu.
I'm coming on too strong, aren't I? I am, I can tell. Stop it, Enu.
No, not at all. I'd love to be friends. And thank you for helping me.
Much good that did. I really wish I knew who else could...
For the love of the festering demon shrimps of Jahar,
Hey.
do I have to do everything in this place?
Theoretically blind Bob.
Years living on the streets of Marcuria, pilfering food and liberating fat purses to deal with this shite. I swear I'd be better off going back to sleeping in Abnaxus's stone tree if I can't even get a mattress that isn't flea and maggot infested. Do your bleeding jobs, people. Is that too much to ask?
Blind Bob?
Eh? What? Who's asking? Well, blessed be Miss Striped Britches. You're the lass what brought me mulled wine back when I'd hit rock bottom in Marcuria. What in the name of the eight-eyed octo-god of Tartillus are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing. Except for, not those words exactly.
not those words.
I left my life of beggaring behind. Cleaned myself up. Joined the resistance. I'm a general now.
I see.
I'm making a difference.
That's great.
He was theoretically blind, but now he can see. It makes less and less... What happened to your theoretical blindness?
Cured! I was blind, theoretically, but now I can see.
Uh-huh.
To be honest, some days I wonder if I ever was theoretically blind.
Uh-huh.
Or if it was all hypothemetaphysical.
Right.
You know, just in my head, like.
Oh,
It was simpler being blind Bob and resorting to beggaring and vagrancy than taking a long, hard look at myself in a speculum. Particularly on account of the blindness.
Right.
I wish me old pa could have lived to see me. He always believed in me, even when I didn't. To the bitter end, he told me I had potential. I nodded and wept and promised him I'd try my best. Then, as he drew his last ragged breath, I stole his purse and his breeches. Well, Pa, I'm sorry about the breeches. I'm making something of life now. Making something of myself. I'm no longer blind Bob. Call me Bob who can see.
Bob who can
Didn't
see.
you just mention Abnaxus, General? Are you an actual general?
Aye. See these stripes? General Bob, that's me. I takes care of the logic sticks round here so the place don't crumble to pieces. Shepard's busy with the strategering. Kian sorts out who to murder and how. Liko makes a fine job of being contrary. And Enu keeps everyone's spirits up. I mean, when she's not shooting Azadi soldiers in their eyeballs with her bow and arrow.
Of course.
Me, I make sure the ladder's stocked, the sheets are clean, relatively speaking, and that the piss pots are empty. Can't go to war on a full bladder.
Right.
It's a long shot. I just can't imagine how the blind Bob I met in Marcuria turned into this man. How did you end up with the rebels?
Yeah.
Not long after you and I met, I overdosed on mulled wine. Spookily good, that did. I figured I had two choices. Either spend the remainder of my days in the gutter, stinking of foreign spices and currants, and to be honest, there didn't seem to be a whole lot of days left. Or I could clean myself up, try to amount to something after a lifetime wasted on wine, women, and various gutters. The moment I looked up, I saw how the Azadi were running magicals out of Marcuria. I couldn't ignore it. It was disgraceful. I mean, magicals always treated me with kindness and respect. I felt I owed them. So, here I am, doing my part and paying my debts. Aside from the gambling and the bar tabs.
Right, of course.
And I feel 20 years younger to boot.
That's wonderful.
Didn't he just mention do you know someone called Abnaxus?
Abnaxus? Now there's a name I haven't heard spoken in years. Where do you know it from?
Sorry, I just overheard. Actually, I met Abnaxus recently. Well, I dreamed about Abnaxus. Or maybe it was more like a vision. This sounds crazy, I know, but...
Sounds completely sane to me, lass. Abnaxus turning up in visions. That's exactly the sort of fellow he was. Persistent, unpredictable, and not a little annoying. I met him when he was the Venar ambassador to Ireed. This was before the gutters, when I was still a dapper chap on the Marcurian party circuit. We hit it off, especially seeing as I was going blind, theoretically, and he saw everything, past, present, and future. Years later, as he was leaving town, he entrusted me with the key to his home. Said to take care of it. I'd sleep there from time to time. Very uncomfortable bunk. Musty smell of ancient books and foreign weeds. I didn't much care for it, to be honest.
I see.
Have you heard of the Purple Mountains?
Oh, aye. Aye, of course. Everyone's heard of the Turtle Mountains.
No, sorry. Purple, not turtle.
That's what I said. Turtle. Right, of course. You don't know. Why would you? My apologies, lassie. See, I have a serious P deficiency. It's been a lifelong struggle. The Turtle Mountains. Nope, never heard of them. Sorry.
I'm sure.
A what deficiency?
And where there's a key. You said something about a key to Abnaxus's house?
They called it the abode back then. Abnaxus's abode. Primitive accommodations, but luxurious location. Prime real estate. Central with a garden view. Very quiet at night.
And the key? Do you still have it? Sorry, this is really important.
Oh, I carry it with me every day. After all, it is a magic key. Figured it might do me lumbago some good.
What about this house? I mean, the abode?
Also still there, and not hard to find. Sits right circle in the center of the city green. Abnaxus carved it out of a petrified tree with his own morbidly huge hands.
Morbidly huge.
A few years ago, the authorities turned it into an historical landmark. Of course, no one can get inside on account of the Venar magic.
Right.
Not without the key, at least.
This key, can I...
Oh, sure. Heavier than it looks, ain't it? more powerful than iron, worth its weight in precious stones, and then some. This magic goes back to the first magic. None of that modern hocus pocus. You feel it in your fingers when you hold it. Tingles, don't it?
It does. Sorry, I know this is asking a lot, but can I...
Borrow it? Aye, why not? It's done the lumbago no good. And I don't have much use for the place, now that I've a proper bunk here. But keep it safe. Abnaxus left most of his belongings behind and entrusted me with their care. I'd hate to betray that trust.
I promise.
I very much promise, Blind Bob. Or Bob Who Can See. He's always changing his name, that one. Hey, Shepard. I need to go to Abnaxus's abode. If you don't mind.
You spoke with the general.
Hi.
Did you find what you were looking for?
It's a step in the right direction.
Good. I've asked them to ready a boat for you. Whenever you're ready, it will take you into the city. I may not fully understand your role, Zoe, but there's something about you that... I've learned to have faith in the balance. The balance provides. The balance guides. It's guiding you now. You must let it take you wherever it leads, like a leaf on a river. Bend to its will.
Right.
I'll try.
May your gods favor your journey. You'll be in my thoughts and dreams.
Thank you. Gotta get on a boat. Head back into Marcuria.
I hope it's not too far into town because, yeah, I've seen sturdier boats in bathtubs.
Shepard said to take you into town. Just get in that boat and we'll leave immediately.
Into the boat we go!
Now I need to find the city green. I wish Crow was with me. I feel less alone with that silly bird around.
Oh, there he is. Hey, Crow.
I feel better having Crow around, even though I'm
You're
not
back.
sure what he
And
can
your
do.
head's still on.
Still,
Did you swim?
The useless sidekick. Swim? No, boat. I boated.
Boated.
I mean, they dropped me off in a boat.
Impressive. So, what's the next step on our grand adventure? Tea and biscuits? A hearty nap, perhaps?
I need to find the city green and the home of Abnaxus.
I visit the city green every day to clean my feathers in the fountain. Follow me.
I know the way, but sure, I'll follow you, Crow. Maybe we'll stop and chat along the way like last time.
I really wish you had wings.
Uh-huh.
So do I, Crow. Hey, are you okay?
Sure, why wouldn't I be?
I mean, April and...
Yeah.
Of course I'm not okay, okay? But I'm okay. I'll be okay. It's okay. We're okay. Don't worry about it, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
She's not the first friend I've lost, and she won't be the last. You learn to roll with the punches.
Uh-huh.
It's either that or punch back. Real hard.
Real hard. Yeah. Where are you? Crow? 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 Where'd you? Oh, well, I mean, I know the way.
So, how's business?
Pretty good. I mean...
Pretty green. How's business? Pretty good. Blah, blah, blah.
Wow, I must admit that I'm getting rather...
Oh, Crow, there you are.
How's your memory coming along? Do you remember anything about this place now?
I worked so hard to remember, but no, not much. It was winter.
True. Winter changes everything, what with the snow and the ice and all.
Yeah.
And the city looked different. Smaller.
It probably has grown a bit.
But no, I don't really remember anything at all.
Perfectly fine. I also remember very little, but then I am a bird with a bird brain, so what can you expect?
Why are you asking me? I'm not a bloody engineer. I'm just excited.
It looks smaller. It's almost like the previous game didn't let you travel as much around the city.
What's going on here? Isn't that...
What?
Are they trying to chop down Abnaxis's abode? Great. That's great.
So this is it. Abode of, big ugly thing what speaks funny?
Apparently so.
And there's someone else here.
Apparently so.
Huh.
Huh.
Once this unholy tree's been knocked down, the electorate will take me seriously. They'll see I have the power to get things done. Maybe then I can stop licking the arses of the Azadi. Goddess this and goddess that. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth, sucking up to their feminine deity. Give me a world without gods and goddesses, a world ruled by humans and true Northlanders. No magicals, no supernatural women folk, no superstitious invaders. A world by and for man, with the woman in her rightful place at home. Ah, a member of the voting public. Honor Hilaris Esquire at your service, madam. But I'm sure I don't need to introduce myself to you, You've seen my face in print and in public appearances. You know me as an honourable and truthful fellow who stands with the common man.
No.
And woman. We shan't forget the common woman. Yes, yes. I'm, of course, running for Commissioner of City Watch, a position sorely and desperately in need of new blood. The Watch needs strength. It needs direction. It needs humanity.
Right.
In other words, it needs me.
Pretty sure the current City Watch leader is also human.
He appears to be an Azadi supporter. I wonder how... I take it you're happy with the Azadi occupation?
No, I wouldn't call it an occupation, not anymore. The
wouldn't
Azadi
call
came
it
to save
that.
us from the Tauran invaders, and they stayed to protect us against all magicals. They're our benefactors, not our oppressors. But the Resistance has put us all at risk. Unless we re-establish human dominion over the Northlands, we'll be vulnerable when the Azadi eventually return to Azadir. For believe me, they will. Oh, they've promised as much. This is not their land, and this is why I run for office. To build a Mercuria by and for humans, one that can stand the test of time and stand up against occult invaders. We must invest in the future, and you can't spell future without Honor Hilaris.
That doesn't even make any sense.
He's gunning for a political position with the City Watch. I wonder what his end game is. You're running for City Watch?
Indeed, the Watch is in dire need of strong male leadership in this time of dark crisis.
Shit, right.
Male. As you well know, the current commissioner, a person of the female persuasion, has failed to maintain order in the city in these dark, trying times.
Right.
She's been soft on sorcery, magnanimous with magicals. She's indulged the occult, and she's extended an open hand to non-humans, acting in discord with our foreign benefactors. Oh, it's understandable she's weak. She's sentimental. She's merely a woman, and she's not been able to properly inspire the men of the Watch to take appropriate action against our occult immigrants. As soon as I'm elected, this will change. We will honor Azadi law and make Mercuria pure again. No more magic, no more magicals. And our women folk can once again return to home and hearth to be pampered and protected by their husbands, fathers and brothers. As it should be, yes, yes.
It looks like that. Let's see if I can... It's Hilaris, right?
Ono Hilaris Esquire, licensed solicitor, and your candidate for Commissioner of City Watch.
It's an unusual name.
It's unique, certainly, but it's a Northlander name with deep roots in Marcurian society. My father, the esteemed Hubert Hilaris Esquire, served dutifully for many years on the council. He was respected, feared, and admired by all. Of course, that was before he was beguiled by that Dulmari witch. She used her wily sorcery and beastly sensuality to lure my father away from his family. Away from... from us. I've sworn to restore our sacred heritage. The witches shall burn, humanity shall prevail, and the name Hilaris shall no longer be the butt of spiteful jests.
It looks like they're trying to destroy it. Why are you trying to knock down this tree?
Oh, it's not just a tree. It's an affront to common decency and humanity. This so-called domicile was the dark and dangerous den of one of the most militant of magicals.
Militant?
An abominable beast that threatened our young and our women by its mere existence. Eradicating this occult stone tree from our historic green is not just my election promise to voters, but my God's-given responsibility as a human being.
Well, best of luck with everything.
Luck is the lazy man's excuse for failure. Luck is an occult idea. I create my own destiny, young madam, and so should you. Here's my advice to you. Find yourself a decent human husband and start breeding decent human babies. This is how you can best contribute to our common manifest destiny. And remember, a vote for honor is a vote for humanity. Go on, put your back into it, man. This is pathetic. It's merely a tree.
Get a load of this guy. Anything I can do around here? No, not really.
So what now?
I don't know. Do you have any suggestions?
We kill them, bury their bodies, and then go about our lives as if nothing happened.
That's disturbing.
I know. I'm dark.
I'm really not in the mood for killing today. Or any day.
Or any day.
Fine, then you come up with something.
Alright, Crow. Wagon, pumpkins, hay, wagon, Honor Hilaris himself.
Crow, could you fly over there for me?
Why?
Just trust me.
Why?
Jesus, please, Crow.
Fine. Pardon me for wanting to play a role in my own destiny. I'll do it.
Oh, Crow. I'm honestly just trying stuff. Let's see if I can do anything. Oh no, wait, Crow, no!
What are you doing? Don't force me to take over and embarrass you in front of everyone. It's a tree, goddammit, not the necromancer's stone fortress.
Alright, what if you...
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Ugh. Peck Honor Hilaris. Peck him in his stupid head.
A talking bird. Filthy magic. Damnation, where did it go?
Now that he's on the lookout, now you go to the pumpkin. So he throws a rock at the pumpkin.
Yeah, I know the drill.
It's the pumpkin. And then I go to the pumpkin, and I take the rock out.
What kind of shoddy job are the Azadi doing when there are still talking birds flapping about? They should provide us with a few of their explosive sticks so that we can take matters into our own hands and eradicate this sorcerous plague. Oh, my skin crawls at the very idea of occult flying creatures within the city walls.
Can I not get the rock out? No. Alright. Alright, Crow. Here's what you're gonna do.
Are you doing this just to annoy me? Because it's working. Someday soon I'm gonna complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
Oh, Crow.
Geronimo!
No! Achievement unlocked the murder of Crow, no! I thought I'd have to get his attention
Thank the
again.
gods of feathers, you're paying me well. Wait, that's not a thing you do.
But I promise I'll pay you in food and stuff. For sure. Oh, maybe now I have him go to that wagon and he throws a rock and it hits the barrels over. Maybe that's the thing I'm trying to do.
Again? Seriously?
Calm down, Crow. Trust
Fine.
me. It'll definitely work this time. He just puts it back. Man. Maybe.
If it wasn't for Honor's goons, I would thump that reactionary misogynist on the head. No court would convict me. It would be justified homicide.
It sure would. No court would convict you.
That god's damn talking bird. Magical aberration. If I get my hands on the filthy feathered thing, I'll twist its scrawny little...
Oh.
Language. What can I do for you, young madam?
Let's play this. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes, what about it?
I just saw it.
Where?
Oh, it's right over there at the
Go
wagon.
look for that goddamn bird over there.
Yeah. You should look for it. It's like right next to that wagon. Psst! Crow! Go to the wagon! Trust me!
Yeah, I know the drill.
Over there, he'll throw a rock at the wagon, it'll hit the barrel, knock that guy out. Yeah!
Soft-headed fool.
Thump.
We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow. You do the carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
Right. Of course.
That was brilliant!
Thank you.
First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene.
Uh-huh.
It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since... I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Well, I'm glad you had fun, Crow. That's good. Let's get into Obnaxus's home, find a good book that will hopefully point us in the right direction.
This place looks a lot bigger on the inside. It is a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy. There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal.
Yeah, especially
Right,
all this
so,
bloom. Clues.
Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them. Obnaxus must have been a big believer in crystals. Or maybe this is how people light their houses. Maybe this is totally normal for Arcadia.
B.
Obnaxus was a very well-read man. Thing. There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books. Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them. It's a map of the Northlands, and the border mountains are right at the top, but no purple mountains. Lots of other mountains, though.
Let's pick it up.
Without a reference to the Purple Mountains, that map won't help me.
Fine. Let's look at this book. It's got the symbol of the balance on it.
Oh, that's interesting.
Huh?
Who's... Oh, God.
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you. Zoe Castillo.
Hey.
You're the last person I expected to find here.
I have no... He's right. This is a very odd coincidence. I remember him from my last visit to my... He's right. I wasn't expecting to find myself here. Or you.
I've been curious about this house for years. I kept an eye on it. Just in case something... I just never thought it'd be you. That's an odd coincidence, to say the least. Still, fate does tend to weave the same threads together. Again and again. So what brings you back to Mercuria, Miss Castillo? And to this place of all places? How in the name of the balance did you get inside? People have been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God,
I don't know what you're
that's a
talking about.
lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything. I know my way around wards.
Yeah.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed.
It's been a year.
Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxis himself vanished a decade ago.
It's not that I don't trust him, but I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding.
No, I don't trust him.
I was just curious about what was in here.
You know what they say about curiosity, Miss Castillo?
It killed the cat?
What? No.
What? No.
Curiosity is the doorway to knowledge and wisdom. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green. I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
Yes. That's the book I wanted to read.
Mr. Westhouse, Brian. He seems very enthusiastic and friendly. Probably. I have a hard time reading him, to be honest. Looks like a handwritten note.
Pick it up. And
interesting.
Don't think I can read that.
It's another one of Abnaxis's notes.
Woo, 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 woo. There's another note here that I cannot read. Another note. Any other notes around here? There's books and crystals. Let's go upstairs.
This is fascinating.
Oh, is it? I would love to be reading that particular book. Sadly, you've decided to hog the thing.
Abnaxis was a very well-read man, thing.
Is that a note? It looks like there's a note there.
It was right here under my nose.
Hidden under my nose, he says.
There are enough musty old books here. This place has the slightly tacky ambience of a New Age shop.
Well, there doesn't seem to be anything up here.
What does this mean?
Westhouse might be able to decipher that note.
Of course. Gotta get Westhouse's help.
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
Well, I have some notes.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream, it's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts.
Yeah.
So yes, I can read this book. Let's see, the chapter in question speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens of the Dreaming One, whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams.
Burrow into the ground?
I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is
Sounds like the
fantasy
Banda.
or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort.
Yeah.
The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead.
Huh.
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
This is a dumb note. You're an idiot.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages.
Yeah. Well, I think I'll just grab this.
I'm sure Obnaxis won't mind me borrowing this. I'll return it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
I knew it!
Well, goodbye.
I don't know where to go next. I should stay here and look for more clues.
Here's another note.
This note fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The Soul Stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Clax. It must be retrieved, or the past,
Soul
present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does indeed.
Wait, but it was destroyed.
I don't know about any Soul Stone, but I'm guessing this Clax fellow does. I wonder if Obnaxis means old Roper Clax. April
That'd be
told
the
me
guy.
his story. He was a two-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border mountains.
Yep.
April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle.
Then it
Last I heard,
crashed.
he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of. Sounds like this Soul Stone is important.
Yeah. Find Rupert Clax.
I should get going. Should we...
Would you mind terribly if I stayed here to read these books?
I would mind.
Well, it's private property, isn't it?
Obnaxis isn't coming back, and I've been itching for a chance to peruse his library for years now.
Uh-huh.
I promise I won't remove anything or make a mess.
He might have the best of intentions, but I made a promise to blind Bob.
Yeah.
I'd feel awful if anything happened to Obnaxis's abode.
The balance has shifted.
I'm sorry, I don't think I can let you stay in here.
I'm not sure I need your permission.
I...
Only joking. I understand. I'll take my leave now, Miss Castillo. I certainly hope we'll see each other again soon.
Right. Woo! Quite a guy, that Brian Westhouse. Quite a guy.
Didn't you say something about a wizard and a puppet show?
Nope.
No, you did.
You
said
did.
something about a show in the square.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
Crow.
Oh,
Crow.
right! Roper Clax's Fingerlings!
Yeah.
Man, that show's great. A modern classic.
Clax. He's the wizard April Ryan fought.
That's right. He was behaving badly, so she fought him and trapped him inside some sort of calculating machine. Pretty clever stuff.
Yeah.
Where can I find this puppet show?
I'll show you.
Yep, so clever. She handed him a calculator and he got trapped in the calculator. So it's off to Roper Clax then. But we'll have to speak to Clax next time on Dreamfall chapters. Because it's about time to wrap things up. A lot of information gained this episode. A lot of talking. Got to talk to Bob Who Can See again. Zoe got to meet Anu and Shepard. Just missed meeting up with Kian again. And Kian is off to go save Bip. Also, the streets of Propast are getting very dystopian. Oof. The plot, it doth thicken, don't it? So much going on, so much being figured out. Like these machines all over Marcuria. And the things that are going on back in Stark. And also Zoe's back here in Marcuria again. It's been a while. I think this is her first time back since the coma. Yeah. But that'll be it for today. No stream on Wednesday. I've got a meeting. But I will be streaming on Saturday. We're playing more of that Valkyrie Elysium. But other than that, I guess, well, first we should save and quit. And I will see you next mission. Bye-bye.